Okay, my dear students, so we are back here again with one more new video. So in this video, we are going to talk about the mechanism of this particular acid catalyzed hydration by alkene. In the last video, we had seen that the reaction goes by the Markovnikov's rule, right, for the unsymmetrical alkene. So why it happens that the reaction goes by the Markovnikov's rule? So for this, I'm going to show you the mechanism of the reaction. So here in this reaction, what will happen? The H plus, which is in the acidic medium, will react with the H2O to get converted into a hydronium ion. This is the hydronium ion H3O plus, right? What is happening? Whenever acid and a water reacts together, it will get converted into a hydronium ion. यानी कि water को अगर acid में डालोगे तो it will produce the hydronium ion. The name you can write it down, hydronium ion, right? Now this particular hydronium ion, this oxygen contains the positive charge, right? That is why it requires the electron. See, charge on the oxygen is positive, so this becomes little bit unstable. Oxygen यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा unstability दिखाएगा क्योंकि oxygen के ऊपर positive charge आ गया. You all know that the oxygen is a highly electronegative element, right? It is in the group 16. But यहाँ पे ये थोड़ा सा unstable हो गया hydronium ion में, so it will be requiring an electron to pull towards itself so that it can acquire the stability. So इसको stability कैसे मिलेगी? So this particular hydronium ion will act as the electrophile. राइट ये इलेक्ट्रोफाइल की तरह काम करेगा. तो अगर एक इलेक्ट्रोफाइल है तो दूसरा न्यूक्लियोफाइल चाहिए, तो कौन सा होगा न्यूक्लियोफाइल? सो हियर वी आर गोइंग टू टेक CH3CH डबल बॉन्ड CH2. वी आर गोइंग टू टेक दिस एज द न्यूक्लियोफाइल. ये न्यूक्लियोफाइल की तरह काम करेगा. Why? Because it has the pi electrons. It can either shift the pi electrons towards here or it can shift the pi electron towards here, right? So what will happen when they will react together, H3O plus, right? I will little bit expand and I will show you. See, this is how the reaction will take place. H and H, right? So this is our hydronium ion. So what will happen here? The breaking of this pi bond will take place, right? Now what happens here, this is acting as the nucleophile and this is acting as the electrophile, right? Where the oxygen has the positive charge, right? Why oxygen has gained the positive charge? Because this particular hydrogen because the hydrogen requires the electron, and we all know that hydrogen contains only one electron, so oxygen cannot pull the electron from here, right? So what happens here, this nucleophile will try and stabilize this particular oxygen. That means it will give the electron to this oxygen. Now how it happens? See, whenever the shifting of the bond will take place, the shifting can take place either this side. If the shifting takes place this side, then this carbon will get the positive charge and this carbon will get the negative charge. Okay, so now what happens here, how the stability is acquired? Now let's take the first case. If the shifting is taking place this side, then what will happen? This carbon will gain the positive charge and this carbon will gain the negative charge. Now what happens here, how the oxygen is going to get the stability? This particular CH2 minus gives the electron to this particular H plus. See, it contains the positive charge, right? So here in this case, what will happen? This ऑक्सीजन विल पुल द इलेक्ट्रॉन टुवर्ड्स इटसेल्फ. अगर ये इसको इलेक्ट्रॉन दे रहा है तो ये अपना इलेक्ट्रॉन अपने तरफ खींच लेगा, तो ऑक्सीजन स्टेबल हो गया, राइट? सो व्हाट विल हैपन, एज दिस पर्टिकुलर CH2 is giving the electron, so the product formed will be 2 degree carbocation. See, CH3, देखो CH3, then CH, then it is taking away this electron, so CH3, CH2 is getting converted into CH3 by addition of this hydrogen. So 2 degree carbocation is obtained, right? And what is the second possibility? The second possibility is 1 degree carbocation is also obtained. This is 1 degree carbocation and this is 2 degree. Okay, now when the 1 degree carbocation will obtain, when this particular electron will get shifted towards it here, then the positive charge will come on this carbon and the negative charge will come on this carbon, right? So if the shifting takes place this side, 2 degree carbocation is obtained, and if the shifting takes place this side, 1 degree carbocation is obtained. See, CH2 plus carbocation, CH plus, right? So both the possibilities are possible, that is the 1 degree and 2 degree, and we all know that the 2 degree carbocation is a most stable carbocation, राइट, जो हमने पहले केस देखा था. देखो, जब शिफ्टिंग इस तरफ होगा, whenever the shifting will take place on this side, it will gain a positive charge, it will gain a negative charge, it will stabilize this hydrogen, and this oxygen will pull the electron towards itself, right? So my dear students, ये प्रोसेस में सबसे ज्यादा स्टेबिलिटी ऑब्टेन होता है, ना कि इस प्रोसेस में, राइट? इस प्रोसेस में कम स्टेबिलिटी है. दैट इज व्हाई वी से दैट दिस पर्टिकुलर hydration, acid catalyzed hydration of alkenes by the unsymmetrical will go by the Markovnikov's rule. That means the 2 degree product will be more stable, right? So my dear students, I hope that you have understood this particular mechanism through the reaction, right? Okay, so my dear students, we are back here again with one more new method, that is by the hydroboration, oxidation of alkenes. So you all can note down hydroboration, oxidation of alkenes. Right, so this is the method of preparation, hydroboration, oxidation of alkenes. So here you know that the indirect addition of H2O will take place. Indirect addition of water molecule will take place. Then we are going to use the BH3 boron hydride and H2O2, that is the hydrogen peroxide, and OH minus as the basic medium for the reaction, right? So here also there are two cases, that is the symmetrical and unsymmetrical, right? So symmetrical का केस तो बहुत ही सिंपल है, CH2 double bond CH2, then the reaction will be taking place in presence of BH3, H2O2 and OH minus basic medium, right? यहाँ पे प्रोडक्ट भी सिंपल है, CH3 CH2 OH, right? So here what will happen, H plus will come from BH3 and OH minus from the basic medium, right? Or we can say from the H2O2, right? So here the reaction is very very simple. Talking about the unsymmetrical, now here in this case the reaction will go by the anti-Markovnikov's rule. Example क्या लिया था, CH3, अनसिमेट्रिकल का एग्जांपल लेते हैं हम लोग, CH3 CH double bond CH2, this is one propene, again I have taken. Reaction takes place in presence of BH3, then second will be H2O2. देखो reagent वही है but alkene change हुआ है, that is the unsymmetrical alkene. The reaction will go according to the anti-Markovnikov's rule. यहाँ पे anti follow करेगा, anti-Markovnikov's rule follow करेगा, right? So what does the anti-Markovnikov's rule says? That the negative part of a reagent or negative part, that is H plus and OH minus, this negative part will go towards that carbon which contains the more number of hydrogen atoms. तो प्रोडक्ट क्या होगा इसमें, CH3, ये हाइड्रोजन इधर चला जाएगा, यानी कि ये CH2 होगा, this will be CH2 OH. That means 1 degree alcohol will be obtained, that is the 1-propanol, right? So I hope that you have understood that this particular reaction of a hydroboration, oxidation of alkenes, for unsymmetrical alkene it will go by the anti-Markovnikov's rule and 1 degree product will be obtained in the particular reaction. Okay. Now let's go further and let's go for the last method, that is the oxymercuration. Instead of writing entire thing, I will write simply OMDM. OMDM. What is OMDM? Oxymercuration, demercuration, right? So here in this case, you can all note down the important points. Indirect addition of water, you all know. right? Then we are going to use HgOAC2. That is the acetate ion. You all know what is the acetate ion. CH3C double bond O minus. This is equal to OAC, right? That is the acetate ion, right? Okay. Then we are going to use the reducing agent, a very powerful reducing agent, that is the NaBH4 sodium borohydride. You can note it down. Sodium borohydride, a reducing agent, right? Then we are going to use the unsymmetrical alkene. इसमें भी हम लोग unsymmetrical alkene लेंगे, पर reaction किससे जाएगा? इसमें follow करेगा Markovnikov's rule से, Markovnikov rule से follow करेगा, right? So, my dear students, let's look at the reaction. So, in this OMDM also we have two methods. Again symmetrical, ये आएगा symmetrical, ये होगा unsymmetrical. तो वापस से मैं यही रिपीट करूंगा कि symmetrical has no problem. See, CH2 double bond CH2, अभी किसके प्रेजेंस में रिएक्शन होगा? HgOAC2 plus H2O and NaBH4. 1, 2, and this will be third one, NaBH4, right? So here reaction क्या होगा? Product CH3 CH2OH, right? एक H यहां से आएगा, OH यहां से आएगा, H यहां से आएगा, right? H plus OH minus. So there is absolutely no problem in the symmetrical. Now let's come to the unsymmetrical. You all can note it down, my dear students. This reaction is very, very important. Whatever I am giving you, note it down, right? Because this particular reactions are not mentioned in your textbook. Okay, now let's talk about the unsymmetrical. हमको सबसे ज्यादा interest unsymmetrical में है, right? So what will be the case of an unsymmetrical? Again we'll take the same example, CH3 CH double bond CH2C. You can carry out, you can take any other unsymmetrical alkene also, but here only for your understanding purpose I am taking the 1-propene. आप 1-butene लेके देखो, दूसरा कोई और unsymmetrical alkene लेके देखो, carry out करके देखो घर पे reaction, that will be giving the same kind of a reaction. But here for your understanding, in all the three reactions I have used the 1-propene as the particular reactant in this reaction. Okay, so again the reaction condition will be same, that will be HgOAC2 then H2O and NaBH4. 1, 2, 3, right? तो तीन सब्स्टिट्यूएंट लिए रिएक्शन कंडीशन में हमने तीन reagents लिए हैं. It will follow the Markovnikov's rule. That means what will happen? CH3 CH CH3 OH. What kind of alcohol is obtained? 2 degree secondary alcohol is obtained. Secondary alcohol is obtained in the reaction, right? So my dear students, I hope that you have understood the OMDM method also, right? So it is very, very important that you should note down this particular reaction. Okay, in the next period we will be talking about by reaction by the reduction of carbonyl compounds and the last method by the Grignard reagent. Okay, thank you very much.